customer of mine, and I think it's gonna be a real good time. Let's go ahead and give a rundown of the parts. Got a couple people showing up in chat. So this is going to be a build that we pieced together very methodically. Had a budget that we needed to stay in, so I had to be very careful to get specific parts, because you know I am when I build. I like to build things that not only work good, but they look good. So a little bit of mix of both. So let's go ahead and start. The motherboard we're going to be using is going to be the MPG Z390 Gaming Edge. Ironically enough, same motherboard is in that PC right there. So I know it well. I know that the first thing we're going to do is a BIOS update to it, because she doesn't like to recognize some hard drives sometimes. We're gonna BIOS flash it as soon as we get it to post, and then it should be working great. In that motherboard, we're going to go with an i5 9600K, so it is unlocked. It is overclockable, and this motherboard is capable of overclocking it. But I don't know that we're going to overclock it, even though we do have a liquid cooler. We'll probably go with the default boost. This motherboard and the software has what they call game boost, and it works pretty well. That's a matter of fact, I've had several overclocks on this machine, and they just didn't seem to run as stable as the in-game or the built-in game boost that's in the BIOS for this. So we're going to put that into there. We're going to power it all with this EVGA semi-modular power supply. We're going to be cooling the system with a 240 millimeter cooler master. So it's going to have 2 fans, a radiator, cooler block, and some lines. Also, for hard drives and storage, with the Western Digital 500 gigabyte SSD. So it's the Nzxt. This is going to be for those quick boots, and the operating system is going to stay here. Some of you all know that I like to normally go with the 250 gig, keep it smaller. Let's save a little bit of money. But if you are not, so I'll go into a system after I get it built, and I will tell it where to load new applications, new games, all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't always stop you from, hey, I want to download this, and I download it, and it just went right to the C drive. So if you're not diligent about checking every time you download or install something exactly where it's going, stuff's going to inherently end up on your C drive. If you're good about checking that stuff, you can get away with 250. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with 500 to be safe. Then for mass storage for his games and anything else in video that he wants to store, what have you, the 1 terabyte SSD 2.5 inch from P&Y. Again, you'll notice that I don't like to buy anything that is, you know, some Super Saber 5000 G XPT. You know, I don't get into any of that. So P&Y, Western Digital. This is the graphics card we're going to go with. The 5600 XT, so it's 6 gigabytes of RAM. Graphics cards are ridiculously overpriced right now. This both fit what we could afford and what's going to work for the needs of the gamer. So I'm interested. Even though it's got this ugliness right here, it's a pretty sexy card. I'm kind of digging it. We'll do some ray tracing. I have not opened this yet. Life is just all that I know. Yeah, you got something I don't know. Why you out in Tennessee? So we were here before. Thought you had me at the floor. You probably should just leave it. I got people supposed to be there. Yeah, when you don't love me no more.
feel I'm going, oh God, I gotta speak to make sure. You stick with me when I'm poor, yeah. You with me in Dior, baby, can't you tell I'm seeing, yeah. I can see you at the shore, yeah. Now you wanna talk all that shit when you popping.
And I'm gonna go with 3200 megahertz Corsair, 2 sticks at 8, 16 gigabytes of RAM, perfectly fine. No one needs 32 really right now. I put 32 in mine sometimes just to fill up all 4 slots. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I'm just going to start with the motherboard. Oh, and for the case, we're going to go with Nzxt H510. So if you watched my last video, it's literally the same case from that video. And I kind of pre-gamed this one. If you take a look in here, you'll notice that I've already installed 140mm fan up top and a 120mm fan in the back, Corsair, the LL series. So they will give us pretty light. Over here. Anyway, we're not going to do the case right now, but I just figured I'd show you. A nice glass panel on the side. USB-C, headphone jack. It's all black steel. Has air intakes back on this side, underneath. Removable filter underneath. Removable filter for the power supply. Yeah, I love this case. It's one of my favorite cases ever. Alright. Hello, friend. SLI bridge. We've got 2 screws from before. Back plate. This has got some cool stuff in it. So it's kind of nice. Inner side. This is metal. It's a metal badge. So I will give him all of this stuff. My friends, this is that mythical object we call the CD. And then this is also kind of cool if you're really super ultra cable management guy. There's labels. Like I said, I give him all of this stuff, but I will be using these SATA cables. I will not use this SLI bridge. Antenna for his Wi-Fi, which I'm going to use this time. And we have the RGB cable that we're going to use. Got 2 right processor is. One thing that's going to be different is the mic is so much further. I need to get a lapel mic. I'm going to continue to do this, and I think I will. I really enjoy it because it's not only fun for me, but people get to learn something. Yeah. So turn the music down on Twitch. It'll still be good for me. The moment of truth that everyone gets so scared about. So scared. Get some RAM in this. Here, 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 and here. So we start the most outboard one, install, skip one, install. So that's the way it has to be. Man. So I actually have to buy RAM tonight for my build. That's the only thing left. So I'm gonna get the Dominator. This is the Vengeance Pro. It's the exact same RAM that you see lit up in the one behind me. I love this RAM. I've used this in almost every build that I've been allowed to. It's just so good looking. It helps that I'm really familiar with this motherboard. So we're going to install the M.2 next. Well, the Xbox is warm. That's weird. Doesn't even get used. I saw that Control is coming to Game Pass. That should interest you. I need to finish. So like I said before, this, if you've never seen one before, this is a hard drive. This is a hard drive. Half a terabyte. You'll see that there, right here, there's a notch, and that's the match-up notch there. Oh, I just noticed that we are going to have to move the standoff. Standoff moved. Yeah, buddy. Stu, I can't wait till this is all over with. We're way overdue a trip to Tejas. Hard drive install. And we just keep on rolling, baby. I'm thinking, let's get her in the case. Make sure we got all our standoffs. Generally throw all of the processor box in here, RAM box in here. Yes, you have to keep all of this stuff in case anything goes wrong. Alright. I usually deliver everything to the customer in the motherboard box. So we're going to get it into the case, and then we're going to install the CPU cooler backplate, and then the CPU cooler. We'll also have to install the motherboard backplate into the case. course, it's got all this cool MSI Dragon bullshit. Just make sure that none of the little clips are going to interfere. Okay. I feel like this thing is taller. Sorry if I'm making you sick with my camera. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, 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 nope. YouTube, get the plate in. Plate in. Looks like the plate's in. I just watched a recent video not too long ago. Who else we got? Hey, Jerbear. How you doing? Yeah, I have a war going on there too. Alright. I watched a video of this dude. I don't know if I'm allowed to say others. Like, these guys are huge, like J2 Cents. I mean, I can say him. But I watched a guy do it. He built his computer with it standing up. Like, he did the whole motherboard and everything standing up. That just feels... I'm not gonna lie, that feels a little backwards to me. So when you're putting a motherboard in, there's a pin, a slot pin. Once you get it in, it's gonna clunk. It's gonna fall into it. And so I felt it. So it's in. Now I'm gonna use Nzxt's hardware, not mine. And they give me a plethora of it. And they even gave me Manuel. Good old friend Manuel. For some reason, my fan didn't come with any. It's nicer to have a deeper screwdriver. Yeah. And it's also nice to have a magnetic one. These days, I'm going to go buy magnetic tips. very common question is, won't the magnets hurt the computer? And the correct answer is no. They are not strong enough. They are not strong enough? Stay. I thought about getting a mic arm so that I can just take the camera wherever I want, which I would probably end up doing. I'll switch hands. I'm ambidextrous. No, that does not mean I like to eat and throw my foot up. Don't flip. I really hope they don't mute this stream. It used to, this is non-copyrighted music. Gimme. Hello everybody. I kind of I can't believe there's not a directory for this. So I loaded it up tonight with just chatting. There we go. Enough. This is not my friend. Where did you go? This case is toy. Should be toy. They're double checking all the motherboard screws, because you don't, 9 screws seems excessive, but I guess. That means it's happened. Shit. Motherboard's in. CPU cool down. I'm going to do a little bit of that assembling on the desktop, and then we'll bring the case back up. One each. Cooler Master 240. It's the Cooler Master. With some of these RGB fans so we can make it purple. Right, Googling it, that's intimidating. Here's your parts. I will keep those. Even Linus uses instructions every once in a while. And I have not installed this, so here we are once again learning on a build. That's what I like to do. Okay, so this is inboard, this is outboard, this is top, this is bottom. Now Kyle, don't let nobody tell you I'm doing this wrong. It's full of shit. Because what we're going to do is we're going to mount this to this, and then we're going to mount fans to this. So this is going to be the top. Now what you're going to hear is that your pump's going to cavitate, and that is incorrect. Because if I go get a bottle of water and I leave some air in it and I turn it upside down, where's the air going to go? To the top, right? So this is the top of the loop. As long as we keep this the top of the loop, then your air will come here and it will never go here. As long as we keep the pump below the top of the loop, we're good. And that could be my graphics card. We'll see how the 3080 does. Or I could go with Jeremy's big old, you know, 3090 life. He's got any purdies on him somewhere that I need to be showing off? Nope. Like this it is. We'll run these wires to the inside. What's the guy on TikTok do? He sticks it in like this, and he goes. Oh. Dude, there's some TikTok builds. This guy in China. Man, he can build some snazzy looking rigs. Get it in the hole. Get it in your hole. What is this, golf it? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, Kyle's here? Cool. For a second there, I thought we were talking about a different Kyle. And I was like, I am ordering parts tonight. So hopefully I can get Stansberry. Two more. When I look in here, something really stands out to me. And guess what it is?
Hey, give me that. Let go.
So what I want to do is I want to pull that out and I want to replace it with a Western Digital black. That's a blue. I'm not going to charge you for it. They're 500 gigabyte SSDs, 500 gigabyte SSD. This was going to go on my computer, my new build. Mine are covered up by heat sinks, so you can't see them. So I don't mind, but every time I look in here and I see that blue SSD. So next thing's next. We're gonna put this the stand shredding. Get a manage all of this cable love. So my option was, well, if I need to add two fans, I'll add them to the other side of the radiator. So now we're bringing air in with 4 fans. We've got a push-pull, so it's pushing in the front and pulling in the back. Filling this case full of air. Possibly, I didn't do the math yet, overpressurizing this case. And then these fans are doing everything they got to take air out. When it's overpressurized, then you're not getting as much dust in your case through the cracks and creases and little expansion slots. If you push air out faster than you can bring it in, that's when you create that low pressure and you start sucking air in here. You start sucking air in all the little creases. So, are you ready? We're gonna mount this bad boy. I just don't like double paste on me. And if I'm gonna be messing around with your CPU block and all that stuff, I just don't want to leave any fingerprints anywhere when I peel that tape back.
Remove the cap from the syringe, yes.
A little larger than a P. And that will spread out. Always start these with your hands. CPU cooler installed. EVGA power supply. Yep. Alright, inside the box, we've got all of your modulars, including a nice power cord. And then your cables, SATA cables, Molex, your 8-pin and your 24-pin are in here. Some EVGA cable size. And backplate screws. Leave those in the box for now because we won't use it all. But I will definitely send it to you all because my bucket runs over power supply parts. That's not how things are going to stay. But I have a jumble of wires in here. I'm proud of troubleshooting. And those are always so loose. This is a decision I will readdress after cable management, is whether or not I want these power cables coming up from the floor, because there's a special cutout that this case manufacturer puts in there. Or if I want to wrap it over the top. It is also something that I went back and forth with on my own day. Not the most sexy. I can wrap it up and over and then cover up that inside after that. Like I said, something we will readdress later. What I'm going to get with the Cooler Master and with the Cooler Master, because everything else is Corsair fan. It's Corsair fans, Corsair RAM. So I get the controller working, wired up. Yeah, you think I'm nervous about this? So even if you go watch someone like Jay's 2 Cents or Linus Tech, they still get nervous at posting. So the answer is yes, I'm nervous. Fixed it. So got some video.
Hey, Mom, wait. Did you already wait? Are you stuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, wait a minute. Mom. Did you get stuck in the middle of it? Hurry.
I like that.
Come on, dear. I just want to sit down.
Post. So what it's wanting is it's wanting Windows. So that's what's next. You can see the Cooler Master pump is working. The RGB for the Corsair RAM is working. The rest of the fans, we'll have to wait until I get the RGB controller wired in, which I will do with wire management. But the PC works, and it's that message you see back there is it's looking for a boot device, right? So I said one of the first things I was going to do before I even loaded Windows on it was that I was going to go into the BIOS and go ahead and reflash it with the most current BIOS. Oh, by the way, see your fans up here working, fans up here working, fan back there working. Nice flow, nice flow. Dude, I'm pretty happy with this. This looks good. And I did it. I did it again. All right. So with that, I'm going to call the stream. Thanks, guys.